Hi, welcome to the Mind Matter Lifestyle. I'm Mikey Weiss, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing relationships, social life, and fitness. Today's video actually comes from a scenario given to me by a viewer. And they asked me a question, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer this question and also give my insight into this topic. The question asks, how do you manage a social life while reaching your fitness goals? I seem to always struggle because I go back and forth with wanting to do things like go to parties or go out to dinner while still reaching my goals. I don't ever seem to get anywhere. Do you have any advice? Thank you, and I'm enjoying your new channel so far. Okay, cool, yeah, and thank you. So I want to start this video off with a quote. The quote reads, "The people we surround ourselves with either raise or lower our standards. They either help us to become the best versions of ourselves or encourage us to become lesser versions of ourselves. We become like our friends. No man becomes great on his own. No woman becomes great on her own. The people around them help to make them great." It's pretty powerful. Fitness and reaching your goals is about overcoming challenges. It's meant to complement your life, meaning make your life better. It's meant to be something that's filled with personal growth, life lessons, overcoming hurdles. That's really what fitness is about, and becoming the best version of you that you can possibly be. Alternatively, your relationships, your social life, your career should also complement your life. Who are you spending the most of your time with? After all, we are the equivalent of the people that we spend most of our time with. I don't care if it's your personal life, your social life, or your career, you're going to want to spend the majority of your time with people who boost you up, with people who are also on a mission, people who are also trying to accomplish things and grow in their lives. This is why people who are interested in growth and getting better also spend their time with other like-minded people. One thing you'll notice as you begin to accomplish things or try different things in life is that the people who comment negatively or try to hold you back are the ones who really aren't doing much with their own lives. They will be the first ones to make a negative comment or tear you down regardless of what it is your endeavor. Just to give you an example, using myself, when I first started coaching, this was back in 2013, early 2014, I came from a very successful family business. I worked for my family business out of college, and I did really, really well for myself. That wasn't a big passion of mine. I really didn't enjoy what I was doing, and in order for me to be fully invested in my work and for me to be happy as a person, I really need to be passionate about what I'm doing. I was passionate about helping people and fitness. As I made the move to leave my family business and to start my own online coaching company, I got lots and lots of comments. My family was very supportive, but from different friends, friends of friends, and that caused me a lot of pain. It wasn't easy to hear, and it wasn't easy to hear that people were, in a sense, talking shit, and that I wasn't going to make anything of myself, that I was losing an opportunity. And so it's always better looking back with in hindsight, because things worked out, but in that moment it was hard to hear, and I had to kind of ignore those voices and ignore those self-doubts, because it was all brand new for me. It wasn't a sure thing at that point. It's also something I hear all the time with my coaching clients. They'll be out at a party or there'll be a function going on and people will make comments about their lifestyle choices, even though those choices that they are making are in their best interest. And they have a difficult time hearing people make snarky comments or say things that will cause them to feel badly about what they're doing, even though what they're doing is trying to accomplish things. So this is really common. I mean, even Elon Musk, someone who is a successful billionaire, one of the most successful men in the entire world, one of the richest men in the world, when he first started SpaceX and Tesla, people commented on it and they said how bad of an idea it was. Even the people that he looked up to that were astronauts started commenting on his endeavors and started saying how bad of an idea it was, and that really shook him. But look at where he is. Look at all of the huge accomplishments he's completed, and he's constantly evolving and trying new things and coming up with, you know, technology. If he would have listened to those people, where would he be today? So if you're in a situation where you're with friends or you're even in a relationship with somebody who doesn't support your goals, who doesn't want you to thrive in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, how good of a relationship is that? A relationship should really be about growth, supporting each other's dreams and passions, and your spouse should want you to be happy and vice versa. I'm not in a relationship right now, but I have been in the past, and I've been with really amazing, supportive women. They totally got me. They totally understood that there were things that I wanted to accomplish, that I was passionate. Give me shit if I would pass on things like alcohol. I don't drink. They understood if I didn't go to a party because I was spending the night working on building my business. You know, there were lots of Friday nights and Saturday nights and Sunday days when people would be out doing stuff, and I had work to do. I knew that if I wanted to succeed in what I was doing, I was going to have to spend 7 days a week working. Do you think I would have been with someone who didn't support that, or who didn't fully understand, someone who didn't want me to succeed and be better? Absolutely. I wanted them to do well. Whatever they were working on or whatever they wanted to succeed in, I would fully support. Good to have goals and passions. It's good to have your own life. And again, you want someone and people who are going to complement that and make it better. As for going out, you mentioned, you know, going out. Do you think that I don't go out? Hell no. I go out all the time. I love spending time with my friends. I love spending time with my family. I love spending time with people who are important to me. And I'm surrounded by food and drinks all the time. It's important for you to also have some discipline. If you're trying to accomplish something, this isn't a prison sentence. You shouldn't lock yourself up in a room. I'm in a competition prep right now, and I still go out as much as I go out in the off season. It's just now things are a little different with how I handle my own food and things that I put in my body, but that's where discipline comes in. You have to have discipline. You have to be responsible for your own decisions. You can't go out and stick to your goals, then that's something you need to work on. If you can't go out and stick to your goals while doing so, that's something you need to work on, because you should be able to have enough discipline to go out, enjoy being social, while still reaching your goals. And do I get shit from my friends or my family? No, I don't. I mean, I might get a dig here and there from a friend, but that's all coming from a place of love. They totally understand me. That's because I only spend my time with supportive people, with caring people who care about me, people who want the best for me, regardless of what it is I am working on. You'll notice the more and more you accomplish, the more you're working on things and achieving things, the more you grow apart from people who really aren't doing things. And that's simply because you just don't have that much in common anymore. I have a lot of friends, but my really close friends, my tight-knit group, they're all people who are doing things in life. They're all people who are trying to work on themselves, that are always trying to get better and accomplish different things. They have their own missions, their own goals, their own passions. They're running successful businesses or their own brands, they're trying to. The other friends I still talk to, but it's pretty surface. It's not, we don't spend a lot of time together. We might exchange a text, a happy birthday, something like that, but there's just not that much communication, and it's nothing personal. I still love them, I still like them, I still care about them, but there's just not that common ground anymore. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with growing and circulating and meeting new people. That's what makes life so great. It's constantly evolving, and you're constantly having people come into your life, and every person who comes into your life should have something to give, and you should have something to give them. You shouldn't be friends or close with someone who's always taking, who's always draining. A relationship is about giving, and you both should be there to give. And sometimes these people will come into your life temporarily. Maybe they'll be around for a few years, or maybe they'll be around permanently. But if you value yourself, which you should, then the ones that stick around permanently are going to be the ones that are doing things, that are there to help you grow, and that want to see you succeed. They're going to want the best for you, so they're not going to be making negative comments when you're working on something. They're going to be making positive comments. If you don't feel the support from people in your inner circle, then you have to change that. You are the captain of your own ship. Your hands are on the wheel. You control your personal life, your relationships, your career. If you don't like something, or if something isn't good for you, then you need to switch that. And that's up to you. And that isn't always easy. It's not easy to break off things or to, stray away from people you've been around for a long time. That's hard. If you don't feel the support from your inner circle, then it's up to you to change that. If you have friends that are making negative comments and who are tearing you down, then it's up to you to change that. You need to be the one to make the hard decisions whether or not these people are worth having in your life long term. And that's not always easy. But it's the hardest decisions and the ones that make you most uncomfortable that usually lead to the most amount of growth. That's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Have you ever encountered a situation like this where you were working on something and people were constantly talking behind your back, or maybe even to your face, trying to tear you down? I'd like to know what you guys thought and what you guys did in that situation. If you found today's video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, please share this with a friend or family member who could benefit from the information we've discussed. If you'd like to get my help personally, you can do so by visiting my website, themindmatterlifestyle.com. And if you'd like me to answer a question or a scenario in a future video, you can do so by emailing me at the email listed in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.